The first thing I noticed that morning was the heavy gate sitting right across my private land. Someone installed it without asking me, and I knew HOA President Evelyn Vance was fully responsible for it. Evelyn showed up before I could even call her, claiming the HOA approved it for security. I asked whose land it was on, and she stopped talking as I pulled out my official property survey map today. The property line was crystal clear on the map. The gate sat several feet inside my private land. I gave Evelyn one chance to remove it, but she refused and insisted the HOA would handle everything. She claimed the gate was staying right there. Rather than arguing all afternoon, I decided to remove it myself, carefully documenting every step while Evelyn stood nearby, believing she could stop me now. A few minutes later, the gate was off its hinges, and I moved it away from the road. But when the gate came down, an entire hidden section of my private property appeared behind it, completely unexpected. There were unauthorized vehicles, heavy equipment, storage containers, and materials. I realized this was far bigger than a simple HOA violation and immediately began photographing everything I found here. The HOA had been secretly using my land as a private storage facility without any legal record. Then Evelyn made a call that changed everything, reporting to the police that I damaged their HOA gate. Officer Marcus Reed arrived, expecting a simple property dispute. I handed him my deed and pointed behind the gate. He stepped behind it, froze, and asked Evelyn why HOA equipment was on my private land. Evelyn had no answer as Officer Reed walked deeper to inspect everything carefully. Comparing what he saw with my official documents, the boundary line placed the entire storage area on my property. When asked who authorized the setup, Evelyn claimed the HOA believed it had permission. Officer Reed asked her to produce that permission, but she searched her papers helplessly, unable to find a thing. I showed Officer Reed my original land survey, matching the boundary exactly. There was no shared access agreement anywhere, proving the HOA crossed onto my private property without authorization at all. Officer Reed began documenting everything, photographing equipment and checking property markings as the situation grew far more serious. Beneath heavy covers, he uncovered several more hidden vehicles. I realized the HOA had been using my land for much longer than I knew, and Evelyn could no longer pretend it was an accident. She insisted they considered it community land, but evidence spoke for itself. Every answer Evelyn gave created another problem for her. Officer Reed quietly told me property records were clear, and the HOA could not claim ownership simply by using the land. Nor did the gate have authority. Officer Reed told Evelyn the HOA needed to remove its equipment immediately and respect property boundaries. Evelyn finally stopped arguing as her entire plan collapsed completely in front of everyone. By late afternoon, the HOA began removing everything from my property, loading vehicles onto trucks. As the land hidden behind their gate was cleared, I watched my property come back to life peacefully. By sunset, the gate was gone and the hidden area was completely empty. Officer Reed finished his report and thanked me for documenting everything while Evelyn left silently, giving no further argument. For the first time in weeks, my land finally felt like mine again, fully restored and protected by law. Having proper records proved to be the ultimate shield against unauthorized HOA overreach forever.